What's up, everybody? Hang tight, let me get all the computer stuff out of the way, and I'll explain exactly what I'm doing. Go live. And I'm going to wait a little while before I send out the tweet. I'm going to give it like 10 minutes, so that way, you know, maybe there's more people here when I send the tweet out. Anyway, I'm going to wait on the tweet. What's up, everybody? If you're new here, you know what? Have an open mind. I'm doing an alternative broadcast of the Warriors vs. Houston Rockets game, meaning I'm watching with no sound, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I see. I did it for the Lakers this year, like a whole bunch of games for the Lakers, and now I'm doing it for the playoffs, and it's just kind of fun. And I'm just going to be watching anyway, so I might as well do this. So here we go. It's a tie score. It's 56-56. And I will say that I have not seen any of the game yet. I am jumping in cold, but it's got to be a pretty good one. And the Warriors, they're just so good. And I was watching, was it the last game? I was watching the last game or one of the games with the Warriors. And even when their play was broken, they would do a basketball play. And even when it was broken, they would always be able to score, because they could just drain a three. It was crazy. And not gonna lie, don't know all the players. I am mainly a Lakers guy. I just watched the Lakers, so I really only saw the Warriors a few times this year. And then the both times that I've seen the Warriors like play a full game, Curry wasn't even in. And the Warriors beat the Lakers both games. I think maybe all 3 games this year. One of them we took them to overtime, so that was a good game. But now we're on commercial break. It is halftime, and it's on TNT. So make sure if you can get to a TV, get to a TV, because it's going to be way better than me. And you know what? The internet is going a little bit slow. Let's hope that this speeds up before the game starts. Is anybody even here yet? My bad, peeps. Make sure you leave a comment. Get the conversation going. Tell me I'm just gonna send out the tweet. Close that down. It might make my internet a little bit faster. There we go. Send it out. Close that down. Maybe. Cancel. Leave that site. Here we go. So anyway, make sure you leave a comment. Tell me you're here. If you are on YouTube, I'm getting orange. So that can't be good, because anytime I've been watching the stream and it's choppy, I always leave. Not gonna lie. So my stream health is orange right now. Let's hope that switches around. I never know what's going on Facebook. Doubt anybody's here yet. Either way, thanks for coming. And Twitch and Twitter don't know. And commercial break is in progress, and it's brought to you by the PlayStation. And I have not played PlayStation in a little while, but I kind of want to get one. But the last thing I need to do is waste more time on computer screens, because YouTube is already taken. I'm already doing YouTube. If I throw video games in there, I'll never get anything done. And I've been doing less videos. I don't know if you're new here or if anybody's here yet. I've been doing less videos. You know, the Dodgers or the Lakers, there's a lot of games. Figured I'd slow it down a little bit. But it's just kind of sad when you see your numbers, like your analytics, and you think, oh my goodness, it took that long just to get that. And the numbers are pretty meager, like comparatively speaking. But it takes so hard just to get meager numbers. And then when you slow down, you're just like, aw. But you can't do it all. And please, internet, start working. Oh, is this still orange? Yep, I'm still coming. My stream health is orange. So if I'm not coming in strong on YouTube, I'm sorry. And Facebook, am I green? I think I'm green. All right, anyway. We are on halftime Facebook. Okay, now I'm going to stop checking Facebook for a little while. I think it's frozen. And I'm going to try the Spectrum website, though I doubt it's going to be any good. Because if the Spectrum website is a little bit faster, I'll just do that. Because we are still on halftime, got a little bit of time to burn. If you're new here, if this is your first time, think about it like radio. And I'm going to give you a play-by-play. Let's go, Spectrum website. Let's go, Spectrum website. Scrolling down to TNT. And you guys need to go to TNT as fast as possible. It's going to be sweet. Let's go. What channel is TNT? Nope, there's the NBA G League with the South Bay Lakers. You know, who knows? Maybe I should start doing G League games. Here we go. TNT, Golden State Warriors at the Houston Rockets. And I think that one's going to be faster for now. So I'm just going to stick with this one. We're on commercial break. And they're showing us one of those, that announcer guy that wears the bow tie. He's lame. And then now he's cutting off the bow tie of the other guy. And I will say TNT does a great job of, they do a good job of coverage. The on the game, the broadcasting, the play-by-play, I like it. And Charles Barkley is just hilarious. I need more Charles Barkley in my life. But when I'm doing this, and I'm doing the Lakers games, I don't get any Charles Barkley. So the playoffs have been pretty fun. Just because I hadn't watched any games, and then the playoffs started, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can actually watch a basketball game and just sit back and relax. It's just a different way to do it. And it's weird. You can remember certain things better. Like when I'm doing this, and I'm doing play-by-play, and it's super fast, there are certain things that I can't remember, but you think, oh my goodness, I'm watching everything. I should be able to remember, but I can't. Like numbers and stuff. But if I'm watching if I'm just watching regularly, the broadcast, I get the numbers more. You'd think it'd be the other way around. Anyway, now I'm rambling. We are still on commercial break, and now we got a commercial for Burger King. Pick any two, fries and a drink for $3.79. That is just crazy. And for inflation and the price of everything going up, they're able to fool us to think that, like, how is fast food getting cheaper? It's getting cheaper than it was like 20 years ago. Like, where was this cheap fast food when I was a kid? And here we go. Now we got the NBA awards in Los Angeles on June 25th. And now a commercial for something else. New season of Claws starting June 10th. And they're going for that 80s retro Miami kind of feel. You can tell on the graphic. And pretty soon people are going to get sick of that. Like the movie It and Stranger Things, that 80s nostalgia thing is great. But once one person does it, then everybody starts doing it. It's like, dude, let's relax on the 80s nostalgia. Yeah, you guys are going to ruin it. And if you saw the movie with Charlize Theron, man, did they ruin the 80s nostalgia. They didn't even get it right the first time. It was a great idea for a movie, but it didn't work. Babe, what was that movie called with Charlize Theron? Where she played the spy? Like the 80s one? Atomic Blonde. They went for that same 80s retro look. Didn't work. And now we're back, but we're still on halftime. And we're watching replays of the game. And it looks like Harden's just running all over the place. So we should probably expect to see that. Are we about to start? Here we go. Thanks for coming. I'm going to refresh this. That's Ludwig the dog. He's excited too. And honestly, I hope that refreshing this wasn't a bad idea. Alright, let's go TNT HD West. Here we go. It is 58-56. Golden State is up by 2. Third quarter just started. Harden has the ball. And I don't know why I touched it. Now it's frozen. Now it's frozen. Still frozen. And you know what happens? It's because as soon as the game starts, everybody starts going to the Spectrum website. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna go back to the shady website. Harden still has the ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock. He takes it to the hoop in the lane. Teardrop shot. Missed it. But then somebody made the putback. So it is 58-58. Let's see if this one's any faster. Warriors have it. Durant shoots a 3. That's good. And it's 61-58. And that Durant shooting a 3 really killed the Lakers this year. Every single time we played them. Every single time he would just drain 3s. Harden has the ball going up against Kevin Durant. Gets a screen. Now he's picked up by Curry. Curry looks much smaller. Harden's got pretty good handles. Curry stays in front of him. Harden gets around him, takes it to the hoop, and is fouled. Pretty amazing plays from Harden, though. And now it's looking like it's going pretty fast. So I'm going to stick it with Spectrum. Way to go, Spectrum. 61-58. Harden is at the free throw line. wearing pink shoes. They're like a hot pink. Those are kind of cool. And he makes the first free throw. Harden, gotta love the beard. It's like, I consider that the Haile Selassie beard, though I don't know if Haile Selassie actually had that beard, but that's what I call it. And it just looks cool. Almost like he should be singing dancehall reggae, but nope, he's playing basketball. And drained both free throws, so it's 61-60. Warriors have the ball. They give it to Draymond Green, he wears the middle school undershirt, not a fan of that. And then they give it to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant turns it over. And doesn't turn it over. That's going to be a foul on Trevor Ariza, who is a former Laker. And the coach for Houston looks pretty upset right now. Who's that, D'Antoni? D'Antoni, he's got his arms crossed, looking frustrated. Kind of looks like he needs to poop. And Kevin Durant has the ball, being guarded by Harden. Durant takes him to the lane, passes it to Iguodala. They pass it to 30, whoever that guy is. Crazy move at the hoop, and he makes it. Wow, way to go. Oh, is that Curry? It's Curry number 30. So it's 63-60. And I'm not getting HD right now, so I can't really see shit. Chris Paul has it, takes it to the lane, step back, jump shot, missed it. Durant comes down with the rebound, takes it. Nope, number 9, Iguodala comes down with the rebound. And Ariza is called for blocking. And he's saying to himself, what am I supposed to do? And what are you supposed to do? Who knows? And yeah, he was definitely moving. He was definitely moving. Good call. And number 9, Iguodala, is going to go to the free throw line. And this is just going to be a good game. You can tell by the way the teams look. Ariza's on the ground for the second time since the quarters. Oh, he's got 5 fouls. Trevor Ariza has 5 fouls. That is no good. And he is shaking his head like, what the hell? And he's definitely on the bench for a long time. And number 9 for the Warriors makes the first free throw. And that is definitely Iguodala. Oh yeah, Curry is number 30. And Draymond Green is number 23. And there's Iguodala. Man, you got to see his arms. I mean, they're not super jacked, but they are pretty damn jacked. In the playoffs, he's only averaging 7.7 points. That's not very good. Drains both free throws, so it's a 5-point game. Harden has the ball, dribbles it past half court, takes it to the lane, alley-oop to this guy, and they drain the alley-oop. To Green, number 15. Harden just went to the lane, threw it up, and number 15 cleaned it up. Capella. That was a beautiful play, and they should do that more often. Clint Capella, 10 points, 5 of 6 shooting, 4 rebounds. They got to get him the ball more often. Durant has the ball, dribbles it with his left hand to the lane, and then makes an easy shot. That was a definite mismatch, and Durant had no problem shooting over that guy. So it's back to a 5-point game. It's going to take me a little while to get warmed up. Harden has it, taking his time. He's being guarded by Kevin Durant. Now, Curry picks him up. Harden likes that matchup, tries to cross him up, shoots, and makes an incredible shot against Curry. Curry was on the floor. And Curry just got owned by Harden, and it's 67-65. And I don't think when they do that screen and they switch, I don't think Curry can handle it. And oh my goodness, quick 2 points from Draymond Green, who found this guy, Klay Thompson, underneath the basket with nobody guarding him. And just like that, they score 2 points. And what are you supposed to do about this Warriors team? They just can burn you so many ways. And how can Houston burn you? They got Harden. Harden going up against Curry again, shoots in his face and drains it. So Harden is definitely the Warriors are definitely gonna have to do something with that Curry matchup because that's not working. And they give it to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is being guarded by Harden. And he's at the free throw line, dribbles right, shoots real quick, and makes it right in his face, right back at him. So it's 71-66, and I don't think I've seen any defensive stops yet in this game. They just drain everything. Here's Chris Paul. He goes up against, breaks this guy's ankles and misses the jump shot. Hate to see that happen. But then Chris Paul got his rebound and made it. And yeah, Chris Paul just totally broke Curry's ankles. That was embarrassing. And it's 71-68. Warriors have it. They give it to number 11, Klay Thompson. Thompson doesn't dribble, passes it to Durant. Durant seems to be doing most of the work for the Warriors right now. He's being guarded by a new guy. good dribbling, left, right, shoots at the elbow, and makes it no problem. And I guess why would you pass it to anybody else if Durant can make him like that? Because how can you guard that? That is insane. Kevin Durant, 26 points, 12 of 18, and somebody calls timeout. We're going to commercial break. And I think they just called a tech on Green, and D'Antoni is up on his feet, and he is furious. And Green is still very angry. And let's see what happened. Now, maybe. Oh, not a timeout. So the Warriors have the ball. They get the ball back. 6:50 left, and they turn it over. Houston has it, and Curry fouls Chris Paul. Very hard foul, but Chris Paul doesn't seem too mad. 73-68. 6:50 left. They're showing somebody on the bench. I don't know who that. Oh, we're going to commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. Can you mod me? James Harden Harden plays kind of crap because, hey, just go on the line. Yeah, can I get a mod? What is a mod? I don't know what that is. Anybody here on Facebook? Nope, nobody's here on Facebook. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Usually more people come. Maybe if I go entertainment and not sports. Now I'll try this. There we go. We're on commercial break. Thanks for coming. This is going to be a good game, and they are now advertising some kind of a watch. This looks like a very sweet watch, but it's not the Apple Watch. It's another one. Let's take a look. I don't even know what kind of a commercial this is for. And I'm going to refresh the internet. Oops. Let's go. Oh, and now we have a commercial. Still on commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. Make sure to leave a comment. If this is your first time, think about it like radio. If you can't get to a TV, it's a thing where you can time out somebody is rude. Warriors in 6. Oh, well, you know, no one's ever really rude, so that's a plus. But yeah, I'll do whatever you want, Will. Yeah, but no one's ever really rude. And if they are rude, you just kind of have to say, if you just say their name, like their screen name, and then just repeat what they say, then they always seem to get embarrassed. But yeah, you can definitely be a mod. And what time is it? Isn't it your bedtime already? It is 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30 tonight. It's 10:30 at night, Will. It's Monday. Don't you have school tomorrow? If you don't know, he's a 10-year-old YouTuber. Loves sports. Check out his videos. Tell him how to make fun videos. Tell him what you want to see. But he should probably be, he should probably be in bed by now. But I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. Oh, you don't care. Well, back when I was a kid, I used to read books, and I used to read books late night when I was supposed to be sleeping. And honestly, tell your parents, YouTube is kind of like reading books these days. YouTube is a little bit like reading books. Here we go. Back to the game. Kevin Durant shoots, and they just keep on. It hasn't started yet. They actually keep on just showing replays, and he really is good. He really is good. Kevin Durant, 20 plus points in 18 straight playoff games, dates back to 2017 West Finals. That doesn't seem that impressive. I mean, the Lakers got Kuzma. Have you guys, Kyle Kuzma? He's the best. Houston has the ball. And wow, defensive breakdown for the Warriors. Number 10 just gets right to the hoop, no problem. And I've never heard of any of these guys on the Houston Rockets. You know what? I don't know who I'm going for. Kevin Durant has the ball. It's a 3-point game. Kevin Durant seems to be doing most of the work. Haven't seen Curry do anything. Give it back to Durant. Durant shoots a three. Way short. Houston comes down with the rebound. Harden dribbles it past midcourt and getting screens at the three-point line, being guarded by Curry again. Harden likes this matchup, takes him right, goes right around him, and misses the easy layup. He should have dunked it, but he was right in an in-between zone. Warriors have it on a fast break. Iguodala shoots a quick three, and that's good. 76-70. Wow, what a turn of events that was. Harden missed an easy layup, and then the Warriors get 3 points in a matter of seconds. And Klay Thompson, 17 points. 3 of 7 3-point shooting. And that's Ludwig, the miniature schnauzer. And I just heard a cow. Was that your timer? That was the weirdest thing of all time. The computer just... Why did it do that? Oh, that's awesome. And we're on commercial break. Did somebody call timeout? Let's see what happened. Steal from... Oh, the camera was on. Oh, I missed a dunk from Iguodala. And it's back to an 8-point game. We're going to commercial break. Stephen Curry, great steal and assist. But I have not seen him get any points yet. And honestly, I haven't watched much basketball other than Lakers. I haven't seen Curry do much this year. Is he still like an MVP kind of player? I'm not totally sure. On commercial break. Thanks for coming, everybody. Make sure you leave a comment if you're regular. If you're new, think about this like radio. If you can't get to a TV, you know what? If you have Spectrum and you live in Los Angeles, you know what? Screw them. Most of the time I have been doing Dodger games, as you can see on my little thing. And now we got a commercial for the new Han Solo commercial, or Han Solo movie. I mean, it's got Chewbacca. As long as it's got Chewbacca, I'll go see it. But I am not excited. Rogue One I thought was okay, and then The Last Jedi I thought was... Some parts were stupid, but some parts were the best ever. Like, it was so all over the place. They had the stupidest things ever, but then also some awesome stuff. I don't even know if I like it or dislike it. So I'm giving it a like. But Han Solo, that guy doesn't look like Han Solo to me. And they should have just given the movie to Lando Calrissian, and that guy's hotter than hell anyway. But no doubt, Lando Calrissian is going to get his own spin-off Star Wars movie, and that's exactly what we want. Because we want that guy involved with Disney in general, because he's a creative guy, Donald Glover, and he knows what to do. So if he has any kind of input in his movies, which I'm sure he does, we want Lando Calrissian all over those movies. Let's get everybody else out of there. How about just Chewbacca and Lando? Still on commercial break, and I am a Star Wars fan, but not in the way that other people are. Like, I like the movies, but I'm not diehard. And honestly, I am more of a Star Trek The Next Generation kind of guy. Will, if you're here, you are still a little bit too young, but maybe not, because you're a bright kid. Star Trek The Next Generation. You know, maybe wait a few years. Star Trek The Next Generation. If you want to know what it is to be a man, watch Star Trek The Next Generation, because it is very good stuff. And you want to be like Jean-Luc Picard, the captain. And, you know, it'll teach you a lot about life in a weird way. It's really good writing, but 10 years old might be a little bit too young. But Star Trek The Next Generation. My girlfriend says that she was watching it when she was 10, but that doesn't mean that she understood it. So watch it when you're 10, but also when you're an adult or getting older, because there's a lot of good messages. And still on commercial break. During the playoffs, the commercial breaks are definitely longer. Like on the Lakers, like they go to commercial break, and we're back in no time. I can't even really talk about random stuff, but playoff time, I should write a book. And now we got a commercial for, Dennis Leary in Animal Kingdom on TNT, and now we're back. Houston Rockets. I mean, the Warriors don't have home court advantage. You wouldn't be... A lot of red. These fans must be pretty excited because... I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but the Astros beat the Dodgers last year in the World Series. So right now, the Astros are the World Series champs. Houston must be they must be so happy with their teams. Houston has the ball, 5:12 left here in the third quarter, and they turn it over. Warriors have it on a fast break, but everybody gets down, and the Warriors shoot another one of those quick threes, miss it, but then Curry gets the rebound, And number 14 for the Houston Rockets is standing on his heels under the basket. Green needs to jump. Green did not jump at all. Oh no, he just missed it. He just missed it. No, that was, maybe we got to get him some glasses. And you know, Curry, he's looking a little bit ungroomed. Definitely gotta get a haircut and a shave. You're on national TV. This is the playoffs. Thompson has the ball, gives it into Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant shoots and misses it. That's the first time I've seen him miss. And Houston gets the rebound, and they immediately pass it to Harden every single time. Harden gets a screen. Give and go to number 12. Number 12 does a little like pump, misses it, gets his own rebound, passes it to number 10. Number 10 jacks up a three. That's no good. And Draymond Green comes down with the rebound, yelling. He's super jacked up. Curry face left, goes right, takes it to the lane, misses the shot, but fouled. And Green, number 14, is just upset with himself. And honestly, he's saying that's BS, man. That is BS, man. But he didn't say BS. But honestly, I think that is more frustration over the blown layup that he let Curry get the time before. And he messed up twice, 2 times in a row, and Green is mad at himself. Luckily, Curry missed the first free throw. And that would be quite a statement if Golden State can just go into Houston and win this first game. And both the, I mean, this is basically the NBA Finals right now. The East, second tier, they got LeBron, big deal. It's only one player. Only one player. And here's Houston. And they give it to Harden. Oh, Harden just dunked. Harden just dunked. That was so disrespectful. Wow. Crazy give and go or pick and roll or something. That was amazing. And then Curry just takes it to the hoop himself super easy, very quickly. It's crazy how good the Warriors are. And they can score so fast. And they immediately get those points back. So it's 81-72, back to a 9-point game. Harden, the only person doing work. And he is so scary. And he goes to the hoop again against Curry. They double team him. He misses the shot. Curry comes down with the rebound. Warriors have it on a fast break. Durant shoots a quick three. In and out. And this guy got the easy rebound and then dunked it. Number 5. And nobody was posting him up. Nobody was blocking him out under the basket. And number 5 just got an easy rebound and putback. So it's an 11-point game. And the Warriors are slowly getting away from the Rockets, who look a little bit on their heels offensively. Number 10 going up against this guy. This guy stays right in front of him. Amazing defense. Wow. That was number 5 again. That was number 10 had nothing on the Warriors. And Durant misses a teardrop shot short. Houston gets the rebound. Whew, man, this is going fast. Harden, the only person doing anything. And he gets it over. What happened to Chris Paul? He's not even on the court right now. And the Houston Rockets almost turn it over. Number 10 fights for the ball, and that's going to be a jump ball between number 5 and Gordon, number 10. And yeah, who's this guy? Lowell? Looney did such a good job defensively against number 10. Number 10 went left, right, trying to do the cross-ups, all the cool stuff, didn't work. Harden's coming out of the game, needs a break. He's going a million miles an hour. Honestly, I think the Warriors are starting to feel Ariza being out of the game. He's got 5 fouls. So he's going to be out of the game for a little while. And we're going to commercial break. What's up, guys? Oh, people are here. Go Warriors. Make sure you leave a comment. I call Chris Paul Cliff Paul. I'm watching the game on Spectrum. Go Warriors. Yeah, Willers fan. Everybody. That's a 10-year-old kid. Go watch his videos. He's smarter than me, probably. And I think the girlfriend just rolled her eyes. You know what? I got a 10-year-old friend. You know what? That's YouTube for you, babe. I got a 10-year-old friend on YouTube. It's not creepy. I know it's not creepy. It's YouTube. It's a normal thing. Anyway, you know what? She thinks that's a little weird, but it's a normal thing on YouTube. And I'm proud of him. He's my friend. Will, you're the man. Off to the commercial break. We got They're just advertising fast food. It's just nothing but fast food. And the Burger King $3.79 deal. It's a great deal, no doubt about it. And we're back. They keep on advertising this NBA awards Monday, June 20. Oh, is that when they do MVP? Because Harden's gonna win MVP, huh? It's amazing that LeBron doesn't win MVP like every year. But you know, maybe Harden deserves it. I don't know. And here's the jump ball between Gordon and Looney. And you should see Looney's shoulders. I would pay for that. I would definitely pay for that. It just looks good. And of course, he won the tip-off, so the Warriors have the ball. It's 83-72. The Warriors are taking control of the game in the third quarter. Houston, without Ariza, really on their heels offensively. Well, all they can do is give it to Harden and hope Harden can make something happen. And man, Durant just shoots at the elbow all day. He goes left, he fakes left, goes right, shoots at the elbow, and they cannot guard that. And that is going to be, is that going to be a charge? Yep, that's a charge against Houston, against Gordon. And Gordon is playing a little bit wild. He's, I think, feeling his oats a little bit that this is the playoffs and deep in the playoffs. And he's not playing good. I definitely wouldn't consider Gordon playing good. He's definitely trying. He's going ham. He's going ham, but maybe not super effective in terms of numbers. And Rockets have 11 turnovers. D'Antoni looks pretty upset, but overall a good-looking older man. And Durant comes out, and if anybody deserves a break, it's Durant. And he is unstoppable shooting. It is crazy. And it's 85. Why doesn't somebody just guard him? Just guard him. 85-72. Curry's got it. Shoots in this guy's face from deep. That was an air ball. And still have not seen Curry do anything super awesome. Except he did have a steal. But I haven't watched really too many Warriors games this year, just Lakers. And he didn't play against the Lakers, so I'm not impressed. I don't know about this Curry guy. I'm not impressed. Not yet. Durant, I'm impressed with him. Step back three-pointer. Who is that guy for Houston? Drains it. Gordon finally does something. And it rattled in, but that certainly went in. Back to a 10-point game. The crowd is starting to get into it a little bit for Houston. They've kind of been quiet. Curry shoots and misses it. And Gordon comes down with the rebound. Maybe he's calming down a little bit. And now number 3, Chris Paul shoots a 3. And he's fouled. Please get up. And he's up on his feet. Iguodala looked like a harder foul than it probably was, but Chris Paul went down kind of weird. And he's going to go to the free throw line. And is Durant checking back into the game that quickly? I think Durant's going to be coming back in here. He is sweating like crazy. He didn't get any kind of a break. And Chris Paul is not sweating at all. And drains the first free throw, so he's going to get 2 more. And now we got steal a Taco Bell. Now we got advertising from another fast food place. If the road team steals a win in the NBA Finals, you steal free Doritos Locos Taco. We got to go get some tacos, babe. This is where we're favorites to get tacos. I wonder how many we can get. I wonder how we get those.
Probably only in that.
Might only be in the area. And did he make the second one? I'm not sure. It is. Oh no, that was Paul. It is 85-77. That's a weird one to count. It's definitely some points. Warriors have it. 14. Green's playing good defense against this guy. And this guy almost turns it over. 34. He's not looking too solid right now. Now he's being guarded by Gordon. He likes that matchup better, but man, he's getting stopped. 34 is looking terrible. He shoots and hits it off the side of the backboard. And to get that guy out of there. 34 for the Warriors. Holy cow, well, that was bad. 14 shoots a 3. That's good. And the Warriors are back in this. It's a 5-point game. Green finally does something. Harden is on the bench getting some rest. And honestly, I think Harden kind of sucked a lot of the energy out of the offense for the Warriors. Now that they're kind of letting their wings out a little bit when he's not on the floor. And we're seeing some good stuff out of a whole bunch of players. And I think Durant just got fouled from the 3-point line. And wow. Green just drained a 3 in Iguodala's face. That was about as disrespectful as it gets. Trevor Ariza is up on his feet, smirking. Somehow he's got 5 fouls. And this guy is definitely going to have to step it up. Somebody else is going to have to do something for Houston if they're going to win this game. And Steve Kerr's got his hands on his hips, looking like a coach. He's like a better version of Luke Walton. Like, he actually looks like a coach. And what just happened? Somehow, some way, Kevin Durant is at the free throw line right now. And he makes it. So let's take a look. Yeah, I guess that was a foul. On number 42 with the dreadlocks. So I think actually Kevin Durant's going to shoot 3 free throws. And just the coaches, for some reason, were both complaining. Or maybe just 2 of them. Maybe his foot was on the line. I'm not sure. But it's back to a 7-point game. Chris Paul is doing that thing where he's letting the ball roll. Oh, 37 seconds left. Forgot to tell you that. Kevin Durant has 30 points. And then the Houston turns it over. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 22 on the shot clock. Anyway, there's a 5-second difference. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Durant has it. 7-point game. They're taking their time. End of the third quarter. 1-on-1 against a guy with dreadlocks. Durant likes this matchup. Fakes left. Shoots a 3. Misses it. Houston gets the rebound. 8 seconds left. They're going to have a chance to get this possibly within 5. Green shoots a 3. That's no good. And that is the end of the third quarter. So it is a 7-point game. Green possibly could have taken a better shot, but he just took it when he had it. So I guess maybe that could be worse. And we are going to the fourth quarter. Thanks for coming, everybody. Is anybody here? People here. What's up, guys? Oh, yeah, I shouldn't say that. I am going to go get a glass of water. I will be right back. One more quarter to go. But I wouldn't be surprised if D'Antoni in Houston figures out how to deal with this offense and maybe get some stops, because they're a good team. But you think by now people would know how to beat Golden State. And if anybody could beat Golden State, it would be Houston. So yeah, but losing this game right off the bat would definitely not be good for them. Oh, here we go. On Facebook, it looks like my comments are working. Savon Timber. Good job, bro. Thanks, man. If you can't get to a TV, think about this like radio. But I recommend you get to a TV because this game is incredible. So many feats of athletic ability. And I'm gonna learn how to say the feats of athletic ability a little bit better. And then it'll be more like radio. Honestly, I would like to get the sounds of the game, but with the announcers taken out. And that would make it the most like radio. But that's actually much harder, easier said than done. But I'll figure it out. And now we have commercial for the Harlem, what is this? Uncle Drew. Written, I don't know what that is. Commercial, it's a basketball movie called Uncle Drew. That looked pretty funny. And off to a Coors Light commercial. And people out camping. They looks like they're in Alaska. They're the world's most refreshing beer, and no doubt, it is definitely the most refreshing beer. It's not good, definitely not good. But if you just ran a marathon and had to choose one beer afterwards, you would definitely choose Coors Light, and it would be the best tasting Coors Light ever. Definitely the most refreshing beer, not the tastiest. And now we got a commercial for Michelin tires, and these advertisements, it is amazing how much better and different the advertising is for playoff games and bigger games than it is for just a random Spectrum Lakers game that nobody's watching. Like, we're talking, they are making so much money off the playoffs than they are during the regular season. Like, if you are an NBA player and you want to, like, make a bunch of money with advertising and stuff, you got to make the postseason. And it's 87-80. Western Conference Finals, Game 1, presented by Hulu. You can go find this at Hulu, actually. And now we have somebody that looks like Jennifer Lawrence interviewing Mike D'Antoni, who is definitely a good-looking older male. And he's looking very, I don't know what he's saying. He's probably saying, we're trying our best. It's a good team. But, you know, we're doing what we can do. And now Jennifer Lawrence is...
Not Jennifer.
Poor man's Jennifer Lawrence is coming back with the follow-up. And here comes the start of the fourth quarter. 87-80. The guy with the dreadlocks on Houston has the ball and gives it to Chris Paul. I have not seen him do anything yet. Gordon shoots a three. That's good. And who is this guy Gordon? Who's this guy Gordon? As soon as he got a little settled down, he played so much better. He was playing like a guy with ADHD for a little bit. And now he's just playing better. This guy is going to have to step it up. And same with Green. And same with Chris Paul. Who's this guy? They give it to... Oh, number 23, Draymond Green misses a layup. And Houston gets the ball. It's a 4-point game. Chris Paul's being guarded by this guy. He's way bigger. And, give and go to the guy with the dreadlocks. And then Draymond Green blocks him. And the Warriors get the rebound. Holy crap. Number 42 with the dreadlocks just got blocked by Draymond Green so hard. Number 11, Klay Thompson jacks up a three. That's good. And it's 90. Oh, his foot was on the line. 89-83. And what are you supposed to do about this? I'm not sure. I'm not really a basketball expert, but usually, like with the Lakers, I kind of knew what was going on and like what they should do. And you know what? I figured it out against most teams. But I don't know how you're supposed to beat this Warriors team. And they got Swaggy P in the game, and they're still doing good. Klay Thompson shoots another three. No good. And wait. What just happened? That's weird. I think my computer just... Am I late? No, I'm not late. Something weird just happened. Anyway, Chris Paul has it. Number 5's playing great defense against him. They give it to 12. 12 shoots a three. No good. And the Warriors get the rebound. It's a 4-point game. 10 minutes left. They give it to Thompson. And it goes off Thompson's foot. That is Houston ball. Klay Thompson throws a bit of a temper tantrum on the court. He looked like a child that can't get his toy at Toys R Us. But yeah, his foot was definitely on the line. On the previous three, Chris Paul gets it to under the hoop but doesn't shoot it. Passes it back out. They give it back to Chris Paul. And Chris Paul draws a foul from Klay Thompson. And yeah, Klay Thompson, he got 1 point taken away from him on the... Oh, his foot was behind the line. His foot was behind the line. That's why he's pissed. And then he got pissed when it went off his foot the next time down the floor and he threw a temper tantrum. But it looks like he's cool. He's calmed down. His kid maybe got him a cheaper toy. Or his mom got him a cheaper toy. Yeah, kids throwing temper tantrums at toy stores. That's always fun. Go on YouTube. Chris Paul shoots a three. No good. Draymond Green is all over the place. Gets the rebound. Warriors have it on a fast break. Thompson drains a three. And how can you beat that? Because that's not even taking any time off the clock. Harden is still on the bench. Ariz is back in the game. He's got 5 fouls, so he's going to have to be very careful. And 42, the dreadlocks guy, and Thompson are fighting under the basket. 42's pissed. Can't do anything about it. And Klay Thompson was playing some great defense. Number 42 on the Houston. You're gonna have to man up, dude. You just got owned by Klay Thompson. He looks so much smaller. 92, 85, 904 left. Warriors are passing it around. Somehow Swaggy P is in the game. Old Laker guy. But that guy has had a horseshoe up his ass his whole entire career. Goes to the Lakers, goes to the Warriors, playing in the Western Conference Finals. And Klay Thompson, I think he might have a little bit of an attitude. Because he drained that last three, and then he said three to the ref, and then kissed it like, see, the other one was a 3 too. And Klay Thompson's got 22 points and at the free throw line. 92-85, 8:56 left. And he drained the first one. And yeah, Klay Thompson, I think, might have a little bit of an attitude. And here comes Harden after his long break. Not sweating anymore, so definitely got some rest. And right when Harden checks in, so does Kevin Durant, who I forgot was not on the floor. And it's an 8-point game, but Houston is definitely still in this. They just need to make some kind of a small adjustment. And they need to do better 3-point defense. Like, they need to do better 3-point defense. You're not going to win the game if you're letting them drain threes all day. And he makes both free throws, so it's back to a 9-point game. Harden has the ball, takes it across mid-court, being guarded by Kevin Durant. That's like deja vu. They give it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul's being guarded by Draymond Green. Draymond Green's staying on him. Paul goes around him, reverse layup, and he missed the reverse layup. But tough shot. Draymond Green gets the layup, or the rebound, and then finds 34. This guy's looking crazy, but 34 is under the basket. Nobody's guarding him. And that's an easy 2 points for the Warriors. And they do that like every minute. Like every few minutes, they'll just find a guy that's not being guarded under the basket. And that's what just happened. 96-85. It's an 11-point game. And Harden dunks again. But he doesn't dunk. He decided to lay it up. But he was wide open for a dunk. I don't know what happened there. But it's a 9-point game. 8 minutes left. Kevin Durant has the ball. He takes his time. He's never done with it. And shoots in Harden's face, and it's good. There's no way that there's no way the Warriors can lose, because that was the best defense that you could play, and he just drained it in his face. That would be the most disheartening thing ever. Trevor Ariza misses a three the other direction, and I don't know how Harden can live with himself if somebody can drain threes on him that easily. Klay Thompson shoots a long three. That's no good. And man, the Warriors have not gotten the ball close to the basket in forever. And wow, Chris Paul cannot make any of his shots going to the lane and to the hoop. He can get to the hoop and pass it, but he can't ever make many of his shots. He's going to go to the free throw line right now, though. And let's watch this. Kevin Durant with the ball against Harden and just shoots it and makes it. Like, there's nothing. That was amazing. And he did that against the Lakers a whole bunch, where it would be the end of the game and we made it to overtime one time. And it was all Kevin Durant the whole time. We couldn't stop him. We had 5 people on the floor. They basically had one, Kevin Durant, and we still lost. And is Jurassic World coming out soon? I just saw an advertisement for Jurassic World, and that's one that I want to see. And here we go. We're going to timeout. And it's 99-88. 7:29 left. And I'm going to refresh my video feed just to make sure I am as up to date as possible. Willards fan, I gotta go. I will see you in the fourth quarter. Later, Will. YouTube is anybody here. Thanks for coming. Most of the time I do Lakers games, but now I'm doing NBA playoffs, and just kind of for fun. I was just watching the game anyway. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing Dodgers. It's boring. Baseball is just the worst. Like, I've been watching with no sound. I can tell you 100% that it is a bunch of people standing around doing nothing. The only thing that's somewhat fun about Lakers, or about baseball, is the pitching and the hitting battles. It's a little bit like playing poker. Like the way that, like, the curveball and fastball and where they go with it. And if you think that I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. And if you know that I know this, then I'm gonna... Anyway, it's a little bit like poker on that front, and that's the only fun part about baseball. And home runs. Home runs are pretty good too. Still on commercial break. Check out my channel. If this is your first time here, leave a comment. Give me a subscribe. Give me 2 tries. If you can't get to a TV, think about it like radio. And Facebook, you know, never know what's going on Facebook. A lot of times it freezes, but make sure you leave a comment also. Now we got a commercial for Domino's, more fast food. And it is amazing how much advertising there is for fast food in professional sports. And now we got a commercial for Wells Fargo. It's like an old Western kind of looking commercial, but they keep on showing a Wells Fargo like box. And I think they're telling us that Wells Fargo is very trustworthy. But these days, Bank of America is winning on that one. And Bank of America, back in 2008, it was just the worst. Every time that I went into a Bank of America, somebody was having a mental breakdown. It was like 2008, 2009. Every time I went in, somebody, and then no wonder they have the glass. I'm thinking, oh yeah, they have the glass so people don't rob the bank. It's like, no, they have the glass to protect the customers from the, or to protect the employees from the customers. But these days, Bank of America is awesome, and it turns out Wells Fargo is doing all the shenanigans. And this is the longest Wells Fargo commercial I have seen in a long time. Established in 1852. So you know they're going to get bailed out next time that they spend all your money on terrible investments. And now we got a commercial for Jurassic World, and I am excited for this because it's dinosaurs in a movie, but maybe they're giving us the stuff that we thought was dumb. And wow, now we're seeing more and more and more, and they got... All right, this is going to be a crazy movie. It's going to be a monster movie. It's going to be great. Oh man, oh my goodness. All right, the last shot of that trailer, it had a T-Rex roaring against a lion, and it was beautiful. I can't wait to see that. I'm sold. And now we're back. We got a blimp shot of downtown Houston, and I've been to Houston before. I definitely enjoyed it, and I was even there in the middle of the summer when it was like 110 degrees and humid. But Houston was actually pretty fun, and I most enjoyed the Kennedy Space Center right there in Houston. If you like space, if you like rockets, Houston is where you go. And dude, I was there all day. All day. I saw everything. I'd go back. Here we go. Back to the game. 7:21 left. 11-point game. Livingston, 34. He's not doing anything. Gives it to Draymond Green, who's wearing the middle school shirt. Gives it to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, crazy shot, misses it. And he's frustrated he didn't get a foul, and kind of looked like a foul to me. Chris Paul gives it to Harden. Harden goes to the lane, crazy teardrop shot, but that was an alley-oop to Capella. And Capella, they got to do that more. Why isn't Capella getting more involved in the game? I don't know. He is definitely the X factor in the lane for the Rockets. And I think he's bigger than Draymond. Warriors have it. They give it to Durant, who's being guarded by number 4. It looks like a bit of a mismatch. Durant likes it. And it's the ball stolen. And no, it wasn't stolen. That was a foul. And this guy for Houston, he looks a lot like Vince Carter. Was upset because he thought he had a clean steal, but it certainly wasn't. And what Harden does is it looks like he's going to the hoop, and then he just kind of lobs it up there, and then 15 comes out of nowhere, and then just grabs it and throws it in. And that was just a very good strategy. I don't know why they don't do that more often. And Kevin Durant's at the free throw line, and it is so crazy. Like, if you're a good player, you get hooked up on fouls so much. And you watch LeBron play, and no matter what happens, on those 50-50 calls, it goes LeBron's way 100% of the time. 95% of the time. The same thing with Kevin Durant. Got 28 points. Oh, no, 34 points tonight. There's 35. 6:37 left. And this is a statement game against Houston. Now, I think Houston has the fortitude to come back and deal with this, but statement game. The Warriors just look like, how can you stop them is the problem. Everybody can drain shots. And now we got a foul away from the play, and that's super annoying. Stops the play, and if you're watching with no sound, you never know exactly what happened. And now they're showing us Roy Rogers, Houston Rockets assistant coach, and that reminds me of Die Hard. Roy Rogers, remember Yippee-Ki-Yay? Yeah. Roy Rogers. And another foul away from the play, and something's going on. And now they're showing, that's on Curry. And Durant just gave Curry a high five. He hasn't done anything this game. Yep, and Curry grabbed Ariza. Ariza, I think Curry knows Ariza's got 5 fouls, so he's just messing with him. That was a cheap move, but I think Kevin Durant knows that. That's why he gave him a high five. That's something Derek Fisher would do. Remember Derek Fisher? He was no move was above Derek Fisher in the playoffs. And Harden's going up against Curry. Step back jump shot. Makes it. Wow. All right, Harden can shoot, and he can move. 9-point game, 8:50 left. Curry has the ball. Hasn't done much this game. Gives it to Draymond Green. Draymond gives it to Iguodala. Iguodala is fouled by Harden. And I think Iguodala is going to go to the free throw line. And it is pretty amazing how well Curry can keep up with Harden, though in the long run he can't. But for a little while he definitely can, and that time he definitely kept up with him, but Harden made the shot anyway. And that's what these teams are definitely better than the Lakers. There's no doubt about that, because the Lakers could not make any shots with a hand in their face, and Durant just went baseline, missed a mid-range jump shot. Chris Paul comes down with the ball, gives it to number 4. Number 4 takes it to the hoop and fouled by Durant. Not fouled by Durant. That was a clean block. Durant gets hooked up all the time. Durant has it on a fast break. Gives it to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson shoots a 3. No good. And then the Houston comes down with the ball. Harden has it. Takes it across midcourt, being guarded by Curry still. This has been a great matchup to watch. And Harden turns it over. And he's frustrated. Now they give it to Curry. And Iguodala is fouled from behind. And I think he might have just hit his head a little bit. Number 4, that was a hard but good foul. Don't let them get the free 2 points. And you know what? It doesn't feel like I'm quite warmed up for this game. Basketball, I haven't done basketball in a little bit, and it is definitely faster. And yeah, Tucker number 4 is he's doing a lot of flailing around. And in general, I have not been impressed with this Houston team. Not one bit. Not one bit. 5 minutes left. Still time for Houston to make a comeback. And Eastern, now we got a graphic up on the screen. All games, we got Boston versus Cleveland. We got game 1. We got game 2 is tomorrow at Boston. And then we got Tuesday. Saturday, May 21st. They're not showing us a good. I don't know, that wasn't a very good schedule. I don't know what that meant. Maybe they needed the announcers to announce it, but I didn't understand that one. But tomorrow we got a game. That's all I know. It's going to be sweet. NBA playoffs are so much fun. And it's just fun to watch. It's also fun to do the play-by-play. Though after the Lakers, I needed a break. Harden shoots a 3. That's perfect. And when he shoots 3s, they're much more horizontal than other people. And when they go in, they're just bam. Like they can't even be swishes. They hit the back of the iron. It is very beautiful. And James Harden, 39 points, 5 of 7 3-pointers. And then Harden steals the ball. So Harden's got it on a fast break, takes it to the lane, crazy shot. Capella missed the alley-oop, and Curry shoots a quick 3. That's no good. And the Warriors come down with the rebound. And is that backcourt? Is that back? Yep, that is. Nope, not backcourt. The Warriors get hooked up every single time. Every single time this game. And they find Klay Thompson, who's wide open, and he's not going to miss that. And that's good. Why was Klay Thompson that open? And that's what's so crazy about this team is you can't keep track of everybody. And then that's what happens. You'll just find, like, kind of in a broken play, Klay Thompson just wide open by himself. He was so open that nobody even tried to get him. And Houston calls timeout. Now we got a Kia commercial. And this has been a pretty good game, but Houston has not been able to do too much. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming. Oh, we got people here. Oh, people are talking. I would like a series of Warriors. Can we not watch? Nope, can't watch the game here. Warriors better win. Kobe Lakers for life, though. Josiah Henry. Damn right. Livingston is a bum. Just kidding, but he is ass. Yeah, he wasn't playing so great. Let's go, Warriors. If Warriors win, it's good game for the Rockets. Game 1 at home. Is that true? It really is that bad if they lose this one and this bad at home, especially against the Warriors. Like, it's way different than LeBron losing the first game to Boston. Like, this would be much worse of a game to lose. But the Warriors can win this. Livingston is not an ass. He's getting better. Getting better. He's like 32, 33. Josiah, that's a 10-year-old. Make sure you remember you're arguing with a 10-year-old there. Don't be a jerk. But you're not being a jerk. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying you never know who you're talking to. He's always been a good piece for the Warriors. Yeah. James Harden, because he has no D. That's funny. Houston needs to win this. Nope, I'm a Warriors fan. Willard, thanks for coming. We are still on commercial break, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Whew. And I'm starting to get a little sweaty, people. Now we got a commercial for Corona. And then they've always had good commercials. And they just kind of stick with that same formula, like the beach formula. And it works. Every time I see a Corona commercial, I just think, man, I would love an ice cold Corona with a lime. Like right now, I want an ice cold Corona with a lime. And you know what? If I got a little bit more respect around here, maybe I could go ask the girlfriend to go get it. But tonight's not the night. And now we got somebody selling milk chocolate. And now a commercial for, I think, probably a new cop show. There's always going to be new cop shows. As long as I can remember, there's always been new cop shows. TNT original series. It's not original. It's just a cop show. Let's see what it's called. I think it takes place in San Diego. That'd be cool. Looks like some pretty standard TV videography. Nothing special. Is that Dennis Leary? He's got Dennis Leary. And now we got a guy robbing a bank. This could be pretty decent, actually. It takes place in San Diego. Good looking people. You know, probably people like, you know, without their shirts on at the beach. And this is another long commercial. Animal Kingdom, Tuesday, May 29th. Make sure you check out Animal Kingdom. And it is just amazing how old Dennis Leary looks. You know what did he do? Will, earmuffs. Don't do drugs. Don't drink too much alcohol because you might look old very fast when you get older. And here's another commercial for Claws. It's on after the NBA on TNT. And I have not seen a good show on TNT in forever. And yep, we're watching the replay that, what, of course, the Warriors got hooked up on that backcourt. That was definitely a backcourt violation. But they just always give it to the Warriors and Kevin Durant. All year long. All year long. Houston has the ball. They get it to Harden. It's a 10-point game. 3:50 left. Houston still has a chance. Harden takes it to the lane. Draymond stops him, and then he turns it over. And Chris Paul's looking, number 4 was like, going like, what the hell are you doing to Harden, I think. I don't know what he was doing. Number 4, keep your mouth shut. That's Harden you're talking about. Iguodala, Paul's playing great defense against Iguodala. And Paul stops him. They're on the floor. That should be a jump ball, not a jump ball. Crazy. This is what we called back in school jungle basketball. And Ariza has it. And makes a layup. Ariza finally coming through. He's got 5 fouls. He just can't. He's not playing his normal self, but finally makes some points. There's 3 minutes left. Don't worry about it, Ariza. Just score. And I'm not really rooting for anybody. I want overtime. The Warriors are just playing great basketball. And wow, Curry goes right around Harden and makes a layup, no problem. What happened there, Harden? Who knew that? You know, Curry, that's the first time he's done anything this whole game. I'm not impressed. And Harden, man, Durant just plays such good defense. They give it to number 4. Number 4 is blocked by Draymond Green, and he walks away like he's the man. And honestly, Draymond Green really is the man. For being such a small guy, he can cover so much ground. And he almost just dunked, but turned it over. It is amazing how much ground he covers and how much man he can guard. Chris Paul missed a quick 3 and almost got his own layup, but called for a foul. And it's just good to see Chris Paul playing that hard. And I don't know what happened with the play against Iguodala. We're watching a replay right now, but it was crazy basketball. Somehow Ariza ended up with the ball and passed it out. And now Draymond Green, I think, is he going to the, I don't know. He's doing a lot of work. I don't like the fact that he wears the middle school undershirt underneath his jersey. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look cool. But he is playing some big boy basketball right now. I don't know if he even has that many points, but he's just guarding so many people. He's doing switches, like he's guarding, he's protecting the paint. He's doing a lot. Draymond Green, is he good? Like the Lakers maybe got to get somebody like him. But I guess we got Randall. So Randall is kind of our Draymond Green. Gonna refresh the Spectrum website. All right, here we go. Come on, Spectrum. It's 110-98, 2:07 left. And this game is getting away from Houston very fast, but James Harden is at the free throw line right now. So he can get it back to a 10-point game. And he made it. Wow, James Harden, 40 points tonight in a losing effort. That's what I don't get. You have these players that can score all these points, but if they still lose the game, like, how does that count? I mean, you still can be happy about all those points, right? But I mean, if you lose the game, you lose the game. And he's shooting three free throws, missed the second one. So he did have a chance to get it to a 9-point game, but has it to a 10-point game. 2:07 left. Steve Kerr is yelling at his team, patting his head, and Curry's taking his time. Gets a screen, still has the ball. Now he's being guarded by Harden. They give it to Draymond Green. Draymond gives it to Durant. Durant gives it to Curry. Curry goes to the lane, takes it to the rim, and makes a layup. I didn't even know that Curry can take it to the rim like that. I thought he was just a shooter. I thought he was like Ray Allen. But that was amazing. Ray Allen couldn't do that. And the 12-point game. Harden has it. Shoots a three. No good. And the Warriors get the rebound. I have a feeling this game is over. 1:33 left. You're going to take him right now? You want me to go with you? You going to wait a couple minutes? You want to go? Okay. Yeah, because this amount of time in basketball could take a long time. Anyway, it's looking like Golden State is going to win. 1:24 left. Kevin Durant is at the free throw line. And Ludwig, our dog, is going for a walk. But do you think he needs one? Yep, we'll see if that dog can take 4 poops in one day. That'd be impressive. And they're showing, Charles Barkley is getting mic'd up for the post-game show, and let's hope he has something funny to say. Where's Shaq? And you know what? Shaq was a little bit right. You can't be babying the players. But also Chuck was a little bit right, because you got to have a good relationship with your best player. It's crazy how two people could argue and they can both be right at the same time. And Chris Paul shoots and makes it. And he has not done much in this game, I don't think. I'm not totally sure. 12-point game, 1:13 left. And the Warriors are just stealing this one. And now Chris Paul fouls Draymond Green. So Draymond is going to go to the free throw line. And now they're showing, they call them the Hampton Five. I don't know why they're doing this. There's some memes. They're making memes. And actually, these are some pretty good Photoshop jobs from the guys at TNT. And there's 1:10 left. Thanks for coming. Make sure you leave a comment. If this is your first time here, give me a subscribe. Give me 2 tries. Think about it like radio. If you can't get to a TV, and Houston has it. 1:05 left. Chris Paul fakes right and makes a layup. And I think they're letting him get those pretty easily. And Curry has it, and they're just trying to pass it around so they don't get fouled. And they give it to Thompson. Thompson shoots a 3. That's no good. Houston gets the rebound. 44 seconds left. They give it to this guy. Ariza shoots a 3. Not Ariza, number Gordon. Gordon missed the 3. And now that I think they're just kind of running down the clock, Houston knows they lost. And now there's a foul from away from the ball. Thanks for coming, everybody. Houston fans look pretty upset. This one woman looks like she's about to cry. Don't know this guy. He's on the team looking like he's about to cry. And how bad is this loss for Houston right now? I can imagine how it's not good. Houston fans look pretty upset. And Draymond misses the first free throw. Make sure you let me know, how bad is this? What's up, guys? Houston needs to win it. Yep. Nope. I remember your first stream. That was funny as hell. Oh, really? That's awesome. That means you're one of the regulars forever. Thanks a lot. Here we go. Horrible. They have home court advantage. Yeah. And 24 seconds left. I'm not going to read you guys' comments. I'm going to go catch up with the walk and the girlfriend. And because I know for sure she didn't want to go by herself. So anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. This game is over. 20 seconds left. Regulars, you've been here since for the beginning. Josiah, thanks for coming. Willer, thanks for coming. You guys always treat me right. I'll do another game. I'll do more games. And you know what? I'll see you guys next time.